Good evening, everyone. I want to make this quick video to just explain a very simple concept that I have a huge problem with. And this is that our President Cyril Ramaphosa is the President of the African National Congress, the President of South Africa, as well as the Chair of the African Union. Now, I don't know if you can get a bigger conflict of interest than this. Firstly, it's a huge problem that the president of any political party can also be the president of a country, because these people swear allegiance to their parties more than they swear allegiance to the people. How can you take an oath to be president of the country when you have sworn to serve your party and all its interests, as well as the people that fund it and all the people that have put you in power? So there's a huge problem with that to begin with. Now, the moment that you're the president of a party and the president of a country, you can use state resources for various party functions. And I know President Cyril Ramaphosa has used the SABC, which is a state-owned entity, to actually put out ANC messages in the past. And he doesn't even realize that he's doing it. He doesn't even think about it because he hasn't got the intellect to do exactly that. And this is why we need to qualify our officials. And this is why we need to make sure that we have direct elections where we can firstly make sure that the officials we're electing to office, especially the president, that this person is qualified to do the work and that the person is put through some qualification process. And then secondly, that they will actually serve the people. And thirdly, that there's a way to get rid of them if they do not stick to their oath. And the people should be able to make this decision. And this is probably one of the most important things that should form part of a direct election system, is how to remove the person you've elected into office. Because if you can elect them into office, you should be able to remove them fast. And this is very important. But there's another problem here. President Cyril Ramaphosa, as the President of South Africa, is also the Chair of the African Union. So he's holding three senior positions: the chief position within Africa, the chief position within South Africa, and the chief position within the party that is the ruling party within South Africa. Now, this is a travesty. This cannot happen and should not happen in future. In no new system that gets put together by future politicians and agreed upon by the people of South Africa should this be allowed. As chair of the African Union, he's made many statements, and the African Union has actually made many agreements with our enemy, the people that want to take our freedom away. And he is just pulling South Africa with hook, line and sinker. We have no choice in the matter. We're like a fish being dragged over the rocks, out of the water, splashing around like crazy, fighting for our lives. And this is a situation that South Africans find themselves in, while this man that we call our president, who was a sellout because of money that was given to him when he was much younger and desperate and out of cash, when he sold out the mine workers for shares in Anglo American. At that time, that man became our enemy. And he's been in many fixes before, because many of the mine workers knew that he sold them out. And now he has finally come to the position where he always wanted to be head of the ruling party, the head of South Africa, as well as the head of the African Union, which fits in perfectly with the narrative for this new world order to be established, where he will be head of the African continent. Well, we have news for you. We are going to change the system, and we are going to change it come hell or high water. I will make sure that we rally the people of South Africa to make your plans come crumbling down. Your future is bleak unless you change the way you do business. Look inside your heart, if you have one, and think about what you are doing. Think of your culture. Think of your upbringing. You are the chair of the Christian Union at your school. How can you call yourself a Christian when you're selling your country and your people out to Satan? I thank you. Till the next video.